morning and I am feeling hungry. We're going to be looking at our animal recipes book again today and trying out some tasty food using some instructions. So let's go and get busy. On the screen is the date. Here we go. It's Wednesday the 10th of June and you need to write that at the top of your page, either in your purple book or on a spare sheet of paper, using a pencil. Okay, you can pause the video to do that in 1, 2, 3, pause. Have you done it? Well done. Right, we're going to read animal recipes again today, but I've got a little bit of a task to set you. As I'm reading animal recipes, I would like you to write down any word that you see that means the same as said. So any word that's an alternative to said. Here we go.
I love jam tarts,
growled Grizzly Bear. Jam tarts. You will need pastry, jam. You say the kind of jam, but bears do really like strawberry. A small amount of flour. What to do? Roll out the pastry. Put out the tarts. Place them in the tin. Put a spoonful of jam in each tart. My best thing to eat is cheesy toast, muttered Mouse. Cheesy toast. You will need bread, cheese. You say the kind of cheese, but Mouse loves cheddar. Tomatoes. What to do? 1. Take a thick slice of bread and butter it. 2. Grate the cheese. 3. Put a thick layer of grated cheese on the bread. 4. Put 3 slices of tomato on top. 5. Grill for 3 or 4 minutes.
Well, there's nothing better than crispy cakes,
barked Badger. Crispy cakes. You will need Rice Krispies, 100 grams of butter, 3 big spoons of hot chocolate, 2 big spoons of golden syrup. What to do? 1. Melt the butter over a low heat. 2. Add the chocolate and golden syrup. 3. Stir well so there are no lumps. Badger says this is quite hard work. 4. Add 12 big spoons of Krispies or more and stir until they are all chocolatey. 5. Put dollops into each paper case. I do like eggy bread, hummed Hare. Eggy bread. You will need slices of bread, eggs, Marmite. What to do? 1. Take 3 eggs. 2. Whisk them well. Hare likes this job. 3. Soak the bread in egg. 4. Ask a grown-up to fry the bread on both sides. 5. Spread with Marmite. Banana yoghurt is really good, chattered Monkey. Banana yoghurt. You will need bananas, Greek yoghurt, honey. What to do? 1. Chop and mash the banana. 2. Stir it into the yoghurt. 3. Drizzle honey over it. My best food is coleslaw, whispered Giraffe. Coleslaw. You will need carrot, beetroot or apple or cabbage, mayonnaise. What to do? Grate the carrot and other vegetables or fruit. That was number 1. 2. Mix them all up. 3. Spoon in mayonnaise. 4. Stir. Smoothies are a nice drink, chuckled Zebra. Smoothie. You will need milk, strawberries, blueberries, apple, banana, raspberries, etc. What to do? Chop up or mash the fruit. 2. Add it to the milk. 3. Ask a grown-up to blend it. 4. Pour into the glasses. 5. Add straw.
I like making jelly,
croaked Frog. Jelly. You will need mixed fruit, apples, bananas, satsumas, strawberries. Packet of jelly, boiling water. What to do? 1. Chop up the fruit. 2. Break up the jelly. 3. Ask a grown-up to add boiling water. 4. Stir jelly until the lumps have gone. 5. Pour the jelly over the fruit. 6. Leave to set. Did you manage to write them all down? Now, can you think of any other said words to go with those ones from the story? You can pause the video now and spend 2 minutes jotting them down. There are bonus points for anyone who can remember the term for these words that can replace another like these. 1, 2, 3, pause. Have you done it? Make sure you send me a photograph so that I can see all of your synonyms. Well done, everyone. Right, we're going to go back now to Bear's recipe for jam tarts. And we're going to have a look at it and see what kind of things we need to use to write our very own recipes. Here's a checklist of things that we need to use for recipes. What do recipes look like? What kind of things can we see in recipes? What would you expect to see? Let's go through the checklist. I would expect to see a clear title showing the name of the food so that you know what you're making. Next, clear headings to separate different parts. So can you remember on the bear recipe, we had a heading that said what you would need and another heading that said what to do. A list of ingredients in bullet points. That's handy for when you're making a shopping list, isn't it? A numbered list of instructions telling us what to do. Why are the numbers important? Yes, we don't want to do things in the wrong order. That might get us in a terrible muddle. Next, bossy imperative verbs used to start a sentence. Can you shout out any bossy imperative verbs to me? Oh, you lot are bossy. And pictures of the ingredients or of the final result, so you know what it needs to look like. Let's have a look at Bear's recipe for jam tarts and see if it's got everything on it that's on our checklist. Okay. Has it got a clear title showing the name of the food? Yes, it has, hasn't it? It's right here. Bear's recipe for jam tarts. Has it got clear headings separating the different parts? Yeah, jam tarts you will need. And what to do is at this side. A list of ingredients in bullet points. Here they are. And a numbered list of instructions telling us what to do. Here it is. Can you point to it on the screen? Well done. Why do you think that the ingredients list comes before the instructions list? Could we switch them around? Oh, I see. We need the ingredients list first so we know what to get out of the cupboards or what to get at the shop. And then we find out what to do with them. So it's important always to have the ingredients first. Bossy imperative verbs used to start a sentence. Can you see any bossy imperative verbs? Point to them. There's one here. Roll, cut, place, they're all at the start of the sentences, and put. And pictures of ingredients or of the final results. Well, there's lots of pictures, isn't there? There's a picture of Bear making the jam tarts. using the cutters, the jam. Delicious. Let's have another go at doing this for Giraffe's recipe for coleslaw. Instead of me showing you where these things are this time, you're going to use your pointy finger to point to them on the screen. Can you see a clear title showing the name of the food? Can you see clear headings separating the different parts? Can you see a list of ingredients in bullet points? Can you see a numbered list of instructions telling us what to do? Can you see bossy imperative verbs used to start a sentence? And can you see pictures of ingredients or of the final result? Well done. Good spot. Now it's your turn. Now this is the fun part. With a grown-up, I want you to decide on a simple, easy recipe that you could help to make in the kitchen. Choose something that's not too complicated. For example, making toast. Perhaps if you haven't had your breakfast yet, you could help out with that. You could make a cup of tea, with a grown-up's help, of course, some jelly, a milkshake or a smoothie. If you don't have the chance to make any food today, if you're at school, for example, then you could watch one of the links saved under today's date on Firefly. You can pretend that you're making food while you're watching the video. Now that you've made and enjoyed your lovely food or drink, or watched someone making their food, then you are going to write out your recipe so that other people can use it too. We're going to make a bit of a Year 2 recipe book. In your book or on paper, write down the name of the dish you have made as a heading. Number 3, you need to use bullet points to show the ingredients you need for the recipe. Don't forget an ingredients list. Number 4, write a set of numbered instructions telling someone how to make your recipe. You might need to carry on the back of your page. It might take a little bit of space. Number 5, be careful to get your instructions in the right order. You can't tell someone to spread jam on their toast before you've put it in the toaster. Make sure you do things in order. Number 6, be sure to use bossy verbs at the start of your instruction sentences. And number 7, keep looking at the recipes on Features of Recipes. So this checklist here. Don't forget to keep looking at the checklist to make sure that you have got all the right language and layout features in your writing. I'm really looking forward to seeing your recipes. Perhaps I could use some of them with my little girl over the next couple of days, and we could get busy making recipes from the Year 2 recipe book. I can't wait to see them. Now, if you've got a little bit of extra time today, there is a fun time extra. You could decorate and send your recipe to a relative, like Granny or Grandad. You could do lots of beautiful pictures of what the ingredients should look like or what the finished product would look like. You could provide them with a recipe feedback form to fill in for you, then to read when you receive it back. And they could say what the food tasted like once they'd made it. Now be sure to send me your work today, boys and girls, and I will put together our Year 2 recipe book. Work hard, try your best, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!